Building web apps with React is not just about composing components together and making sure that the logic works correctly. That arguably is the most important part, or at least it's the biggest reason for using React. But building React apps is also about styling those apps. You want to make sure that your applications look good. And styling is also an important part of building components. And there are different techniques for setting styles dynamically and for styling components such that other components are not affected by a specific component's styles. Therefore, in this module, we will dive into how you can set up styles in a conditional or dynamic way. So how you, for example, can switch certain styles based on some conditions. For example, if a user enters an invalid input and you want to color the input field red, something like that. And then we'll dive into two popular approaches for scoping styles to components. So for setting up styles such that they only affect a component and are not added as global styles. We'll have a look at styled components, which is a third-party library, a very popular one, which allows us to set up pre-styled components with their own scoped styles. And we'll have a look at a concept called CSS modules. And you will learn what these different approaches are all about, how you do work with them, and how you could add them to your next project. Now, to dive into styling, we need a demo project. And to mix things up, I got a brand new project here. Now, I already prepared this one for you. It's a very simple project, as you can tell. You can basically add course goals like learn React, and that will be added to this list. You can also delete items from there by clicking on them, and that's basically it. This project uses only things which I covered over the last course sections. And of course, you find that project attached. You can simply download it. You find the entire project folder there. And then, once you downloaded it, simply open the terminal, navigate it into this project folder, and run npm install. This will install all the third-party packages which are required, since the attached folder does not come with a node modules folder, because that would unnecessarily bloat the attachment. npm install simply installs all packages and recreates the node modules folder. And thereafter, you have this project here, which you can start with npm start to start the development server and play around with the project. Of course, also feel free to dive into the source files to see how this project is structured. As I already said, this project only uses features which you already know, like use state and functions which are bound to events. And we're then, for example, also outputting lists of data dynamically by calling map. So that's all something you already saw, and there is nothing new there. This, however, will be our starting project for this section, where we are now going to dive into styling. So definitely explore the source code files so that you understand this project, and thereafter we're going to have a look at the different styling options React gives us.